Johnny Wild! Sounds like a bloody cowboy. I'm like, he's going to be the most fun ever. We're going to be knocking back the little bottles of vodka. We're going to have a fucking ball, me and Johnny Wild, yeah? Johnny Wild worked in accounts, Santander, and was possibly the most boring man on the planet. I refused to accept this. Couldn't handle it, right? So as the wedding went on, right, little nasty little voice went off in Paul's head. Do you know what it said? I'm the real Johnny Wild. Kept on drinking. Found myself in the toilets, looking at myself in the mirror. I'm the real Johnny Wild. Cut to the end of the evening. I've stolen the tambourine of the band member. I'm swinging my hips on the dance floor. I'm pretending to ride a horse whilst banging the tambourine on my ass, going, I am the real Johnny Wild! Pow pow! Pow pow, motherfuckers! Pow pow! There's a guy at the back. Hello. I'm the real Paul Revel. Really fucking awkward. So they've stopped. Like people have stopped inviting me to like the main dinner bit. You know, you get food at the wedding. They've stopped inviting me to that, but they've started inviting me to the evening do. So I get to go to the evening do's, right? They do still sort of specify on the invite, you know, please. We don't want presents, okay? We don't want thought involved in what you're giving us, but we would appreciate cash because we're going to Mawawa for 3 weeks, okay? Which is less of a honeymoon and more of a sort of mini gap year. And so you go, you've got your envelope with cash. I went to 2 evening wedding do's this year. 2 evening wedding do's on 1 weekend. That's 2 lots of cash in an envelope. It's quite a lot of cash. That's about £40. So the first one I went to was in St Michael's Manor, St Albans. And I'm all suited and booted. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous venue. And I walk in, and I feel. Have you seen the film Goodfellas? Okay. Have you seen the film Goodfellas?
Yeah. I thought it was pizza.
God, that's the level we're working at. I thought it was a pizza, like pepperoni and stuff. Anyway, Goodfellas, it's one of the classic gangster films, right? There's a wonderful character, the main gangster is played by Ray Liotta. There's one of the most famous cinematic moments. Well, she knows it. When the guy walks through this restaurant, it's one long camera shot, and it's fucking amazing. He looks the absolute man. Everyone's giving him enough respect. I felt like that. St Michael's Manor, St Albans. I'm in my suit. I've got me cash in the envelope. I start strolling in front, just fucking nodding at people. All right, how's it going? All right. People on the door, right? Yeah. All right, how's it going? Yeah. I feel fucking great. Yeah. One of those beautiful, running for these little rooms. Some beautiful girls on the dance floor. No, don't know them, but I will later. It's great, right? I pop my money down on the wedding gift table. Yeah, that's all sorted. That's 20 quid. That's 20 quid down there. 20 quid! 20 quid in an envelope on that table now. Can you imagine how I feel? I mean, that's so much, just dropped 20 quid. I know! Quid! I'm just fucking walking around, I'm fucking loving it, right? And another little voice goes off in my head, yeah? Another one of Paul's voices. You know what it says? It says, Paul, you haven't recognised anyone at this wedding yet, have you? I refuse to accept it. I'm like, no. My friends are here. They're fucking here. So I start walking around. I have a look on the veranda for my friends. No. Still no one I know at this wedding. Now, unless 47 of my friends are in the disabled toilets, they are not fucking at this wedding, right? So I go back to the main reception. It's a posh do. So there's a lady doing all the posh stuff, right? And I walk up to her and say, hi. Is this Mr. Man's wedding? And she looks at me, and it's the kind of look that you get when you stick your dick in a cake. And she says, no. That's tomorrow. There's no easy way to walk back into a wedding where you're not invited. Up to the wedding gift table and start to peruse it like it's a posh raffle. Pick what you want off it, and then walk back out of the wedding. Slightly more like Dustin Hoffman from Rain Man. Yeah. It's mine. But to be fair, it was a fucking good blender. Really chopped up the food. Boom! Right, I'll leave you on... Do you want new stuff or do you want old stuff?
Old stuff.
Okay, right. It's old stuff, now you're heavily involved in it. Okay, right, old stuff. I'll tell you about the hardest lesson I ever had to take in a school situation, right, okay? Sex education lesson. I was like, initially I was like, this is fine. I have had the sex. I will talk to the young people about the sex. This will be fine. I've had sex. I'll talk to the young people about, you know, the in and out, the sex. You know the sex, don't you? Oh, well, maybe you don't. There's a big gap. Anyway, once you've got rid of your chaperone, 3 to 6 months' time, you can do the sex. Okay, anyway, so, but they give you like a cover sheet of all the things you've got to talk about in this lesson, right? And I read the cover sheet and I had my own sort of mini female menopause. I lost all control of my body temperature. I started to get really hot. I developed those sleazy teacher sweat patches. I started to breathe really heavily. That is not a good look to walk into a classroom of 14-year-old kids. No. That looks like, hello, I'm the pedo teacher. Sit down before I touch you. You've never seen a group of kids sit down quicker, right? The lesson was on sexual health myths of sex, right? So modern schools and modern education, yeah? So I've kitted out, got a PowerPoint, right? And the PowerPoint is on alternative barrier methods. So basically what kids all over the country thought they could use instead of condoms. So I click on my first image, it's a packet of crisps. My second image is a roll of cling film, and I'm sorry to do this to you, Lester, the third image, oh, some chicken skin. Oh no, it's fucking horrible, right? But to be fair, there were a few that I really, really liked. A woman couldn't get pregnant or catch any STIs if she ate Maltesers. I fucking love Maltesers! They're great! What's your name, my darling? Anna. Do you want to share a bag of Maltesers with me later? I've got a fun-sized packet. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a kind of forced nod. But fuck it, we'll take that. The absolute best one, Anna, the absolute best one was if a woman doesn't have an orgasm, she cannot get pregnant. So Anna, very safe with me this evening. This lesson took a weird turn for the worse, and I said some words to a group of 14-year-old girls I never ever thought I would say. Alex, bit of acting for you, okay, Alex? Yeah. You're no longer Alex, right? You're Shanice from South London, okay? Shanice doesn't have her legs crossed, she has them open, okay? Really, a little bit wider, that's the spirit, right? Give your hair a little bit of a flick. I love it, he's actually taking it really serious. Have you pretend you're chewing gum? Oh, that's right, okay, these are the words I said to Shanice. Now girls, another advantage to spermicidal lube is it keeps the vagina nice and moist. In my head I had Gary Glitter's greatest hits and a prison door slamming shut, because you should never say that to 14-year-old girls, Alex, okay? I just want to say you should never say that to... Are we clear? Do we need to have this talk, Alex? Right, okay, fine. I retreated to the back of the class, right, and said, you kids just talk amongst yourselves. Quickly became apparent these 14-year-old kids knew fucking loads more about sex than I did when I was 14. Some of them knew more than I do now. I overheard a young lady say some stuff, Alex, that I wish I could open up my head, take out my brain and scrub it clean. Okay, this is what she said. Yeah, I'm not going to let him do it again. I was like, oh, what's she not going to let him do again? Yeah, I'm not going to let him do me up the bum again. 14 years old. I know. Yeah, I'm not going to let him do me up the bum again because you get piles. I stood up, I said, Bethany, that is a sexual health myth. If you use spermicidal lube, that won't happen. because I'm an educator. There we go. Right, so the new, basically we can decide that the new stuff is quite nice and quite friendly, and the old stuff's fucking filth. Brilliant. Right, well, let's be Paul, we've got fabulous acts. Thank you very much. Cheers.